I had somebody by the name of Mark, I think it's 1968.Mark, commented in a video saying that the Earth is flat, the sun and moon are 5,000 kilometers above the Earth and 51 kilometers diameter. I love it when flerfs give measurements, because now he has something to work with. And this is why flerfs never give measurements, because they give something to work with. And I did a video where I kind of measured it out because, well, distance between the pole to pole is 10,000 kilometers. So the sun being moon being 5,000 kilometers above, which doesn't make sense because when they collide at some point, but whatever. And 51 kilometers in diameter. Wasn't so much worried about diameter, because how's a sun that's 51 kilometers in diameter going to heat 10,000 kilometers from north to south and 10,000 kilometers or more from east to west, approximately, right? Not going to happen, but whatever. So I'm going to show you some measurements here. I actually would have posted this comment on this, but I tagged him in a few of my videos discussing this, and he's blocked me. But I'm going to put this video up anyways because it's funny. Something. I'll say have a nice flat round table, pretty close to what the flat earth thinks it is. Now I've measured it here, and from here it's about 100, let's just say about 106 centimeters, right? So we're going to cut it down and say 53, right? 53 obviously should be from center. Alright, so we're going to do 53. And center it to the edge, right? So we're going to mark it out from here, from that dot there, in the center, to the edge. Let's go 53, right? Now, just for shits and giggles, we could mark this out again. The equator should be about halfway between. So halfway between 53 is, so it should be 26 and a half. So we'll mark that in here. All right, so 26 and a half. So that's the equator. Now, we're going to run a light. I'm going to do, so you see it's 5,000 miles, or 5,000 kilometers, sorry. Now, from the north to south pole is 10,000 kilometers, so that should work from there to there. So then obviously we're going to do, well, we're going to do 10,000 halfway, 26.1. I'm going to measure up and we're going to see how the light works. Alright, so we're going to do 26. There's a 20, 30, 26 and a half. Stick a light on. So they're 26 and a half. I'm going to stick this right at that. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set this box up and measure it from the end to there. 26 and a half, right? Thereabouts. Actually, it's 26 and a half. Maybe off by one a little bit, but it's fine. Okay. As you can see, our mark there is at 20, 30, 26 and a half, right? 26 and a half. Alright, so we're going to set a light there. We're going to see something. Over the equator, 26 and a half. Now, does that light half the Earth? Or no? So let's move it away. Keep it the same height. Now, you tell me. Is that lighting half the Earth? No, not really. But here's something really funky. I'm going to set it there. Can we see the light on the other half of the Earth from the surface? On the other half. So over here, other half of the Earth. Guess what? You can still see the light. But that doesn't conform to reality. You can't see the sun from the other side of the Earth. Now, so it can't be 5,000 miles away. Also, as I said, you said the thing is, so what, you could say 51 kilometers in diameter. So you're looking at 1/100th of the size. It's not far off. How is that going to heat half this Earth? How is that going to heat all that over there? That light over there, but ignore that. Actually, what we won't. We'll turn off some lights at our house. And so there we are. So it's not heating half that's not lighting half the Earth. Look at that. That's barely even lighting just this one section. So that's not lighting half the Earth. And like I said, the other half of the Earth, over in darkness, you can still see the sun. It doesn't conform to reality now, does it? So 5,000 kilometers doesn't work. And you gotta think of that. How is that going to work? And let's see if we go to the Tropic of Cancer. Hold on, wait a minute. How come like South America isn't getting a sun at all? This is like solar noon. How come there's no sun in South America? And then look, over here, but yet over here in the Earth, over here, let's see over here, we can see there's no sun. Yet stuff like northern, so the northern Baltic states and stuff like that, like Siberia, northern Denmark, northern northern Norway, stuff like that, all get like 24-hour sunlight, but yet that wouldn't work here, right? Doesn't work at all. See how your measurements, I love it when flerfs give measurements because it completely falsifies the model, which is why flerfs never give measurements, because as soon as you give a measurement, you can debunk it. So we can keep that straight here. You see that? The tropic. Move it away, about the same height. Nothing. Now you can say, oh, that light's too small. Good point. Okay. So that's to say, I'm at the right thing. Now this is a light goes straight down. So then you see, let's just say Tropic of Cancer. So we can go there and move it away. You know what you see over there? How come half the Earth is lit? I'm only on here. It should be there and there. So how come over there, that should be darkness? Because watch what happens when I move this box. I've held it the same height, and yet pretty much most of the Earth is lit. I'm over here solar noon. So why is over there in daylight? As well as, that's right, you guessed it. Wow, you can still see the sun. You can still see the sun. So 5,000 kilometers doesn't work at all. Don't matter how big your sun is. You can make it smaller, in which then, so this, let's say this is the Tropic of Capricorn, and it's all this lit. The only thing is Tropic of Capricorn, all that she lit all around there because they get 24-hour sun in Antarctica, but you know you can deny that. But let's just say this is Australia and New Zealand and Tasmania and South Africa and South America. They all get 18 hours of sunlight, 18 hours either way. So here, be over there should be lit. There's no sunlight. And over here should be lit. And because my camera is adjusting aperture, should be getting, see, this is South America over here, South Africa over there, but yet over Australia is the only one's getting, most of Australia is getting it, but yet the other countries that should be having sunlight are not getting sunlight. So yeah, I've completely falsified your claim. Thanks again for proving that what only works is the globe. And guess what? A faraway sun with an Earth, this isn't even to scale, but works perfectly fine on a globe. There you are. South Africa, South America, look at that. South Africa, Australia, all getting it. Works fine on the ball. And of course, that light source was too small because I was using a small one, and the Earth, the sun is 100 times bigger, and even then, that's still not big enough. This is, we're talking the southern hemisphere. So we'll just do South Africa, Africa, South America, Australia, South America. All works perfectly fine on the globe. We have sunlight half the way around. I wish if I had a proper globe, but all I have is this for now. Works fine. And if you go in the northern hemisphere, say in northern summer, see how it works? Yes. So that there, my friend, is completely debunked your 5,000 kilometers and 51 kilometer diameter sun. It's done. So thanks for playing. You know, I love it when flerfs give measurements to try to give citations because it normally gives you more content to debunk the flat earth. Thanks for playing. See you again. Ah, yes. The good stuff. Always sweeten my coffee with the tears of flerfs.